Now, one of the quickest and more efficient ways to build a real and responsive group is to invite your own connections to join your group. Now, there's a couple of ways you can do this. The first, you can message individuals directly, you can post content on your newsfeed, or you can publish your posts on LinkedIn's publishing platform. Let's take a look at examples. Messaging individuals directly. First, go to My Network, then Connections. Now you can see a display of all your connections. When you scroll down, you see more of your connections, because if you've got more than 500 people, it's really laid out in a format that is presentable. What you can do now is click through to the profile picture to be taken to the next page like this. Now I can message this person directly and I can invite them to join my group. I can place a link or the URL of my group in my personal message. That's one way to get people to join your group. This is also a reminder why you should be looking to grow your connections. You can now grow your connections beyond 500. That's shown on LinkedIn. In fact, you can grow your connections far beyond that number. You need a strategy to increase your connections, and obviously we talk about that in a separate video. Now, the second way is to post content via your newsfeed. So you can post content, your thoughts, you can share other people's content here. You can become top of mind when you do this regularly. You become the authority. People start to check out your links. Once you start to get people visiting your site, you can invite them to join your group because you're posting really good content regularly. And I showed you where to go find really good content. Again, check out the Pulse in the information, the PDF in the membership area. You'll have a few of your connections sharing your message to their connections. And if their connections see and love your content, they'll wish to make a new connection with you. This is another way to grow your fan base. Now, the third way is to publish your post on LinkedIn publishing platform. We talked about polls earlier. You can also refer to the PDF in the members area, which contains more details of how this is done. You can publish great content here, and when they view your profile, they notice your groups. Now, let's talk about how to add your connections to a group. There is a way to add your existing connections to your group. Okay, let's walk through that process right now. So go to connections, then you can have the cog or the wheel. Select the export. Once you select the export, you have a choice. Select the one that's appropriate to you. In this example, it was Microsoft Outlook CSV file. That's why I want to export a lot of my connections. So go through the security and then click on continue. Now, as the time of this video, this might be there or it might not be there, but right now, this is the security verifications there. All you have to do is just enter the security verification. Now, all your connections will now be loaded and sent to an Excel sheet. Now, when you first see the data sheet in the Excel sheet, don't be alarmed. I know it can be overwhelming. You're only really interested in the email addresses, so you can actually delete everything else. Then upload the emails from the Excel sheet into your group. Now, to do that, follow these steps. Just go to interest groups. Again, this is what is shown right now, but just go into interested group. This might change because obviously the front end of LinkedIn may change. But for now, it's go to interest and groups, click on the My Groups, and you'll get a selection. These are a selection of my different groups. Select the Manage button, and then click on the Send Invitations. You can now paste into the connection field all the emails you downloaded earlier into your Excel sheet. And once you've done that, click on the Send Invitation button. And now all your connections have now been invited to the group. Now, some will accept and some won't accept. But if you've been engaging, if you've been given great content and they love your content, you'll find that most people will actually join your group and they're really interested to do that.